Hey,
Hey,
Brian, you got a minute to talk?
yeah, man. What's up?
All right. I heard Mike quit.
He did.
Okay.
Yep, he quit. I wish he'd have called me, but it's okay. I mean, I get it. He sent me an email last night about 6 o'clock, resigning. So, wish him all the best.
Yeah, I didn't know a thing till this morning. It shocked the hell out of me.
I think it kind of took everybody by surprise to an extent. I know he had been looking for, because we had talked in our touch bases about, he was putting in stuff, trying to find something. I guess, he's getting a little bit older that's maybe not necessarily in the field, or maybe offers a little more, growth opportunities. We had talked about that because I'd offered to help him, prepare for any interviews, stuff like that. So I knew he was putting in, but normally he would tell me when he had an interview. But most everything he'd been doing was internal. So
Oh, so it
I
was
guess this is an external position.
damn. Do you know where it was?
I don't know anything.
Damn, because that shit shocked me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Will called me because I don't always check my emails. I really don't check my emails in after 4 or 5 o'clock. And he called me last night about 8 o'clock. He was like, "Hey man, you checked your emails?" No. He said, "Why don't you check it, man? Mike McEwen just resigned."
damn. Hmm.
So
What's the
yeah.
what's the current plan?
Um. I mean, like I said, I just offboarded him today. Um. So Will's off today. He's got to submit for the position. Hell, I don't even know if he'll get it submitted this year. Obviously, being that it's close to, I think the 17th, so he might can get it in next week for rehire. But I don't know if we'll get to rehire it right now.
Okay.
We were told from the last managers meeting that it's not a guarantee that we'll get to rehire a position if whether somebody resigned, quit, fired, whatever the reason. It's not a guarantee that we can get it right now. It's not saying that we won't. It's just it may not be the immediate backfill. Like, oh well, Mike quit yesterday. We can put, or we'll get the job approved next week, and we'll post it. After Christmas. It may not be like that quick of a turnaround.
I see.
It could be, but I'm gonna say probably not. We'll probably won't be posting that until after the first of the year, to be my guess.
I hear you. But
But
I don't know if I'd talked to you about this. I had talked to him about it.
mm-hmm.
If it's possible, I'd like to have a shot at taking over like what he was doing,
Mm-hmm.
if possible.
Yeah.
But like I talked to him like maybe a year ago about swapping areas if he'd be okay with it, just to
mm-hmm.
see what he thought.
Yeah.
But
that's not a problem. Because I think Will told me last night we did get the approval for USIC to assist us. So I'm not sure the start date for that, but it did go through. So if that's the case, then that may work out perfect then.
okay, because
Yeah.
I'd like to move that way eventually.
Yeah. Or are you talking about moving up into Stanley County area?
Yeah, near on the other side of Albemarle.
When you think you're going to do that?
Maybe the end of next year. I'm still not certain if I'll even be able to by then.
Yeah.
But where I live now, Albemarle's about 45 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm definitely. I know right now we don't have it's not like it's swamped up there, but once I find out when the start date is for USIC um, to help out, then I can have them cover your area and move you up there. And, it's normally a couple days a week, and then obviously kind of floating between Sanchez and Courtney's area. I know Mike would go down and help you some too, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would.
Yeah. So that would be kind of the same role you'd be doing, in a sense. So the days what he would do is he'd send me an email on Monday, typically. I guess looking at the tickets on which days he knew he needed to be in Stanley to locate.
Right.
So he might send me an email on Monday and it'd be like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in Stanley on Tuesday and Thursday, or Tuesday, Friday, or Monday, Wednesday, whatever the days he figured out." He would send me that on Monday. And then those are the days he was up there. And then in between that, obviously, he would work with all of y'all on, offering up help where it needed. So that'd be kind of the same deal if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Did Carlos talk to you yet?
He called me, I think last week, or it might have been Monday. I can't remember, to tell me he chose somebody. I guess he chose somebody that lives in Moore County.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, we had some pretty good candidates, and I wanted to get with you, but I was going to give Carlos a chance to kind of tell you from him, since he's the hiring manager or supervisor. I thought you did a good job in the actual interview.
Thank you.
I really did. I think there's some things we definitely need to work on when it comes to your resume. You actually need one. And I say that, and I'll be more than happy. In fact, I might even go ahead and just send you a template or help you fill one out on our next touch base, because you'll get rejected by not having a resume. Like sometimes you won't even get an interview.
Okay.
Because if you just send a cover letter, a lot of times resume, they're not even going to look at it. They're like, "Oh, he didn't even submit a resume." They won't look at anything else. Because that's kind of like if you get, I don't know if I've told some people this, but like when we get, we're filling a position, there's a algorithm that HR uses when applicants are applying that will weed out certain things. Like if like say CDL was a requirement, right? If anybody's put in that doesn't have a CDL or doesn't have a list, a lot of times it'll throw it out. It won't even get to the next phase where HR looks at it. Then HR will look at it and they'll maybe weed it out based off of certain criteria before they even send me or whoever the hiring supervisor is the list of candidates. And then from there, we'll go through, look at resumes, stuff like that, to kind of maybe even narrow it down, because we might get 30 people apply for it, right? Well, we may not want to do 30 interviews. We may try to pick the best 10 or 15 candidates, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't want anything to hinder you, because your interview skills were very good. You did a very good job sitting there, explaining everything. It's just that little piece of the front, I would hate to be a hindrance in you, because I think if you get in front of somebody and you sit down and you communicate with them and you answer questions like you did, you're gonna, people are gonna be impressed with that. You did a good job. They're gonna. It looks good. They're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, this is somebody, we definitely want to take a look at." And so I don't want that resume to be something that maybe prevents you from, getting that next position that you may be looking at.
Right, and I appreciate that. Well, I'll go ahead and plan on it then, the 29th.
Yeah. I won't be here the 29th. What I'm going to do is because I'm going to be off, I'm going to reschedule our meeting for like maybe the first part of January, that first week or something like that.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. Just being that I had to take some time off, because I'm going to end up losing time since I didn't take enough vacation. but I'll reschedule that stuff so that way we can come in and we'll look at it. Maybe just to get the ball rolling. Just that way, if something comes up, something you want to jump on, like I said, I'm all about helping people get to wherever they want to get to. But I don't want something like that to be something that maybe keeps you from getting an opportunity.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. But yeah, eventually I'd like to move that direction.
Yeah,
because
like I said, we'll make it happen.
I can't really afford anything on this side, like in Union County.
Yeah.
And I'm getting ready to, I'm ready to have my own place and start that portion of my life.
Yeah. You still plan on getting married, or
Yeah.
You haven't decided yet?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get married.
Have you asked her yet?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, we're engaged now.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. And I'm thinking I'm gonna end up.
Definitely do that. You don't want.
I'm gonna end up having to get a place that direction, just because everything's a lot cheaper out there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Union County ain't cheap no more.
No.
It's gotten damn high as draft pussy, man. That shit's through the roof. But yeah, we can definitely work on making that happen. Like I said, I'll find out what our time frame is on getting that help. Just that way, I've got some help coverage down in that area. But we can definitely make that work for you, bud.
Good deal. Well, I appreciate that, Brian.
All right, man. Well, you need anything else, brother, you just let me know.
Sounds like a plan. I'll holler at you.
All right, man. We'll see you.
All right. See you.
Bye.
Bye.